You know the saying, seeing is believing? Sometimes it's the only way to prove the unbelievable. We've all had those moments when reality bends, leaving us questioning what's possible. And like your skeptical friends, most of us need proof to believe the impossible. Today, we're diving into jaw-dropping events so unreal, you wouldn't believe them without seeing them. Thankfully, they were caught on camera. Get ready to have your mind blown. Number 10. Woman walks into glass door. Glass doors are sleek, modern, and perfect for letting in natural light while maintaining privacy. However, their near invisibility can sometimes be a problem, especially if you're distracted or unaware. In this video, a woman learned that the hard way. Whether she was in too much of a rush or just not paying attention, she walked straight into the glass door without realizing it was there. Luckily, she wasn't hurt and quickly pulled herself together, opening the door and walking through. The good news? No one else seemed to be around to witness this embarrassing moment. Not exactly how you'd want your day to go, but at least she dodged an audience. Number 9. A mother's determination. Nature has a way of crossing into our world, no matter how much we try to stay apart. Whether it's animals wandering into human spaces or us visiting zoos, these encounters never fail to capture our attention. In this video, a mother bear is doing her best to guide her cubs across a busy road, while human drivers respectfully pause to let them pass. At one point, one of the cubs begins to follow the mother, only to turn back, forcing her to retrace her steps, something every parent can relate to. Despite the chaos, she patiently moves back and forth until every cub is safely across the road. It's a bit like trying to get kids ready for school, with each moving at their own pace and creating a bit of chaos. Thankfully, the drivers wait patiently, letting this family take their time. Watching the mother's determination, you can't help but think, maybe it's time for a bear crossing sign. If zebras can have one, why not bears? Number 8. A delivery guy who just didn't care. If you've ever ordered something online, you know the routine. Browse, click, and wait for your delivery. But what happens when things go wrong? In this video, a pizza delivery guy drops the box, sending the pizza crashing to the floor. Instead of owning up to the mistake, he casually picks it up with his bare hands, stuffs it back into the box, and doesn't even bother to rearrange the slices. Most delivery drivers would explain what happened to the customer, but not this guy. Now, the pizza's a jumbled mess, likely covered in dirt and grime. Can you imagine receiving that? Hopefully, the customer saw this on security footage before taking a bite. Number 7. The monstrous beehive. Bees are among the most fascinating creatures on the planet, playing a crucial role in our ecosystem as vital pollinators. While many of us are used to seeing small beehives, the colossal hives found in the mountains of Nepal, China, and India are a whole different story. Some of these hives can stretch several feet wide, and disturbing them can unleash a swarm of painful stings. Yet, honey hunters bravely rappel down cliffs to harvest honey from these enormous colonies, risking their lives for the sweet reward. Trained in the art of extraction, they face dangers beyond just stings, including mechanical failures that could lead to deadly falls. It's a high-stakes endeavor, but is the sweet taste of honey really worth the risk? Number 6. Boiling water. Fail. Living in cold climates means dealing with ice and snow on a regular basis, especially when it coats your car windows. Imagine rushing to work or an important meeting, only to find your windshield completely frozen over. In a hurry, many resort to a quick fix, pouring hot water on the glass to melt the ice. But this trick comes with a risk. Too much hot water in one concentrated area can cause the glass to crack, and repeated exposure can even shatter it. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened to this man. Armed with an electric kettle full of boiling water, he carelessly poured it all on one spot of his car window. The glass couldn't handle the sudden heat, and that area shattered instantly, while the rest of the window stayed frozen solid. The look on his face says it all. Instead of a quick solution, he's now stuck with a costly repair bill before even leaving his driveway. Next time, skip the boiling water. A plastic scraper or patiently running the car's heater can save you both time and money. Number 5. Heroic Terrier saves Pomeranian from drowning. They say a dog is man's best friend, but did you know they form deep bonds with each other too? This heartwarming video from South Africa beautifully showcases that loyalty. A Pomeranian accidentally falls into a swimming pool while playing too close to the edge. Though dogs are typically great swimmers, this little one struggles to escape. Luckily, a larger black terrier nearby instantly recognizes his friend in trouble. Without hesitation, he jumps into action, racing around the pool and trying various ways to pull the Pomeranian to safety. With determination, he makes multiple attempts to grab the little dog by the fur until he finally succeeds. After rescuing his friend, the courageous terrier checks to ensure the Pomeranian is okay before they leave the yard together. It's a touching reminder of the extraordinary bonds between dogs, loyalty that warms the heart. Number 4. The highest dive. The Guinness World Records documents astonishing feats of human ingenuity, but some records seem almost unbelievable. For instance, who holds the record for the highest dive in the world? That would be Rick, a gifted swimmer from Cincinnati, Ohio, who achieved his dream in 1985 at the Axie World Complex in San Diego. Soaring to 60 feet before plunging into the water, Rick left the audience, his wife and daughter included, holding their breath as he disappeared below the surface. He emerged moments later, celebrating his remarkable achievement. To put it in perspective, diving from 170 feet is like climbing halfway up London's Big Ben and jumping straight into a pool. The craziest part? Rick's record has since been broken. In 2015, Brazilian-Swiss athlete Lázaro Lazo Scaler jumped from a cliff in Cascata del Salto, Switzerland, setting a new record with a height of about 192.9 feet. Number 2. A stunning sight. Tricycles are an impressive mode of transportation in many countries, capable of navigating tight spaces. However, a viral video from 2018 took this to a new level. A man in Sichuan, China, was seen transporting a Honda vehicle on a tricycle. Yes, you heard that right. The video showed him maneuvering with the car on board, potentially endangering other drivers. Reports indicated the car was in poor condition, and the man intended to take it to a junkyard for parts. But how did he decide that a tricycle was the best option? How did he even manage to fit the car onto it? Some mysteries defy explanation. Ultimately, the man was stopped and fined by traffic authorities for compromising road safety, likely costing him more than hiring a tow truck would have. We live in a world full of surprising moments, and thanks to video technology, we can capture and marvel at them. Number 1. A sticky work of art. Chewing gum art stands out as one of the most unusual forms of artistic expression. At Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington, you'll find the peculiar gum wall, a stretch of wall covered in thousands of pieces of gum. This odd tradition began in the 1990s when people waiting for shows started sticking their used gum to the wall, even pinning coins to it. Initially, theater staff tried to clean the wall, but they were quickly overwhelmed, leading to the abandonment of their efforts. Today, the gum wall spans up to 15 meters and features sections several centimeters thick with colorful gum designs. It has become a popular backdrop for photos, but it comes with a downside. In 2009, it was ranked among the most germ-ridden tourist attractions in the US. While most visitors touch it only with their fingertips, it's a good idea to remind anyone getting too close to step back. What jaw-dropping events have you witnessed that made you question reality? Share your thoughts in the comments below.